hello there.
And hello here as well.
Welcome to Squawkie Talkie, a natural history programme about natural history programmes. Over the last year, we've been out and about collecting interesting and peculiar wildlife films from many different countries.
Around the world.
Where else would a country come from?
There you go. Thank you very much.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Because chickens think that sort of thing is funny. Chickens, like medical students, have only a primitive sense of humour. Other animals are more advanced, as the following film shows.
Wakey, wakey. Rise and shine.
Morning, matron.
Morning.
Oh, I'm not feeling myself today.
That'll make a nice change, Mr. Fiddler.
Morning, matron.
Morning, Mr. Conk.
Is the doctor going to look at my nose today?
Doctor's got a lot of other things to look at before your nose, Mr. Conk. Will you put that away, Mr. Piles?
That's disgusting, that is.
I can see Doctor's going to have his hands full today. When's the doctor coming?
Just as soon as Matron has her way with him.
Here he is.
Oh, good morning, Dr. McMonkey.
Good morning, matron. First patient, please.
Bless you, Mr. Piles.
Turn around, please, Mr. Piles.
Aye.
I said turn around. Yes, she'll be dead in a week.
Thanks very much, Doctor.
Not at all. Next, please.
Oh, come on now, Mr. Cohen. You've got to get undressed for Dr. keeps telling you.
No, leave me alone already.
When's the doctor going to look at my nose?
Get off my
You're
face.
oh good, Mr. Cohen. Will you please cooperate? Oh.
What have we got here, Mrs. Oh, matron, examine the patient, not me.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Doctor.
What is all the fuss?
I can't wait any longer. My nose hurts. Oh, hello, doctor. Something's up with my nose.
You can say that again. Oh, dear. Excuse me. One of our psychiatric patients has just gone bananas. Stop him, matron!
He's a loony.
You, come back here at once, you!
He's going upstairs!
Stop at once, you naughty monkey!
Grab him, matron!
He'd rather grab the doctor.
Give him some stick!
Yeah, well done.
He got him.
Oh, well done, matron.
Now, back into your trip.
Sorry, matey. I just went out.
I'll ask Doctor to give you something.
Yeah, make sure it's not the same thing he gave Matey.
Now, bananas all round and settle down.
Lovely.
Now, let's get these buttons undone, shall we, Mr. Cohen?
Bye-bye.
Well done, matron. Jolly good show. I say, your pulse is racing. I think you'd better have a lie down.
Thank you, Dr. McMonkey. Oh, Steve.
What about my nose?
I was dealing with a giant turd that was blocking the main road. This happens from time to time. I don't know where they come from. Whoops. But if I could catch the culprit, I'd give him what for. Anyway, I soon had the offending item buried, out of harm's way. The road was clear, and everybody was on the move again. But because they'd had to wait for a while, quite a number of insects were going a bit too fast, and before I could slow them down, there was an accident. Somebody shouted 999, and the gallant beetles of the fire brigade were hurrying to the scene.
Oh, sorry.
What a dreadful incident. A fully laden woodlouse had jackknifed and hit an oncoming spider.
Don't worry, we'll get you out of there.
I think I've broken some legs.
I'll get the first aid kit.
Everybody did what they could. I administered artificial resuscitation to one of the victims, but sadly to no avail. Yes, one reckless moment of complete idiocy meant that a whole family of maggots would go through the difficult larval stage without anyone to call Daddy. Later that day, it was my sad duty to attend the funeral of one of the victims. The burial service was conducted by the Right Reverend Wasp in his ceremonial black robes. The insect that is born of insect hath but a short time to live, and is full of misery. He may be trodden on, or he may be sprayed with pesticide. It was a most moving experience. O Lord, that hast made the insect in thine own image, shut not thy merciful antennae to our prayers, but spare us, Lord, the flea and the millipede, the tick and the earwig, the thrip and the beetle, as we scuttle off this mortal coil. And ironically, the body was buried right next to where I'd buried the turd that had caused the accident in the first place. Oh, well. American television is always looking for a new slant on the old police detective theme.
Detectives with wheelchairs, big fat detectives, blind detectives, bald...
And now at last we have the first detective who's also a penguin.
I love penguins.
I should keep that to myself if I were you.
My name's Penguin. Penguin. I'm a penguin, a private beak. And this is Penguinburg, a city of penguins, a city on the edge of a nervous breakdown. The pace, the pressure, the stress, you get the picture. A lot of birds couldn't take the heat, so they took the big chill, and down at the waterfront, the suicide rate was up. But this isn't the story of a city. This is the story of a penguin. Penguin, no relation. He was a penguin like a million other penguins, but suddenly, he couldn't take it anymore. One more penguin about to take the plunge. But that penguin had a relationship with a penguin, and they had a little penguin. A kid needs two penguins. She wanted him back. What do you tell a baby penguin who's lost his pop? You tell him you've called in Penguin. That's me. She was some penguin. Penguin in all the right places. I responded to her like any penguin. I took the case. I was looking for a short, stocky guy, white front, black back. It was like looking for a needle in a haystack, if I knew what a needle was, or a haystack. It was the day of the big game. It looked like all the penguins in the city were there, except one. If he didn't care for sport, maybe he preferred art. I dropped in on a performance of modern dance. Like me, these guys were looking for something. They hadn't found it either. I was running out of ideas, so I arranged an identity parade. But none of them fitted the description. There was only one place left to go, a beakeasy run by a penguin called Penguin. No one knew his other name. I took in a little hospitality, and then I asked him if he'd seen a short, stocky guy, white front, black back. No one like that. Looking for this penguin was giving me a beakache. I needed to relax. I'd always liked the bar penguin, but tonight I liked it more than usual because the penguin I was looking for was there too. I took after him. I tailed that penguin pretty close. Too close. He noticed me. He took to his stomach and he was away. He was fat, very fat, but so am I. Freeze. I brought the two lovebirds back together, and she gave him a look that would have grilled a fillet of fish. She'd fallen in love with another penguin, and she didn't want the old one back. And the name of the penguin she'd fallen in love with? That's easy. It was Penguin, Private Beak. There's a city of penguins out there, and every penguin has a tale to tell. But when all's said and done, none of it amounts to a hill of fish.